everybody. Well, this weekend it was a Leeds double-header. They were coming down to Milton Keynes on the Saturday night. Let's go and see what happened. Just looking at the way they're set up for their lines this evening, it is going to be same as last week. It's Cowley, Stewart and Wallace are the forwards. Nags and Griffin are the defensive pair. And it's Cowley that goes in for the face-off and loses out the first one. It's Leeds in possession straight away. Saturday night is hockey night here at the Milton Keynes Arena. Here we go. Griffin. Looking down by the boards, and it's Whistle now. Back after a slight little niggling injury. Run and Whistle. Great opportunity there. Great work there by Leeds, and brilliant save as Smittle's called into action with the left pad straight away. Christie now. What can he do? Chilcott just follows him down. Experience between those two defensemen. Right out front, that's the first goal! Bobby Chamberlain supplies Sean Norris. Under 2 minutes gone in the first period. It's Lightning to open the scoring. Really well worked goal, and it was Lewis Christie that really set that off. Working down the left-hand side. The Leeds just left a couple of players really out in the open there. Chamberlain, and it was Norris arriving late. And it was Harry Gulliver who'd left, well, I haven't seen Norris appearing over his right shoulder, but it's the home side who take the lead. And Cowley comes away with it this time round. Bit of space over on the right-hand side. Cowley uses Wallace. Wallace has got the overlap if he needs him, but he gets the shot away. Breaks again in front of Gospel. Another shot comes in. Good work that from Sam Gospel. Released the initial shot, it got away from him, but he kept his head. Talbot. Lightning working it along the boards, and Chamberlain couldn't get enough of it that time. Smittle has to poke that away. Norris will look to clear the zone. A minute and a half and puck in space now. Shot comes in, great save from Smittle. He was moving across to the left-hand side, and it was Brown with the shot. Good opportunity out for Leeds, great save, Matt Smittle. Shudra. Leeds win the face-off. Shudra with the shot near post, just trying to creep it in. Wallace up against Shudra. Teammates, of course, back in the Lightning Elite League days. Both Cole Shudra and Tim Wallace. They know each other well. Stewart now picks up the loose puck off the boards. 27 seconds to go, and Gospel will cover over. Got a great interview the other day from Sam Gospel, all about the story about his helmet designs and everything else. Really brilliant little story, well worth looking up. 27 years old, Sam Gospel from Nottingham. Cowley and Whistle contesting the face-off. Puck just gets trapped a little bit. Shudra now, less than 20 seconds to go. Smith watches that go into the corner. Shudra will be there first to collect it. Coming up to the 10-second mark. Ben Russell. Whistle just tried to get away from him there. Opportunity now. Shudra couldn't quite control the puck, and the buzzer will go at the end of this first period with the puck down in that corner. End-to-end stuff this first 20 minutes. Absolutely cracking game so far. We knew it would be. But at the end of the first period, it's the All in Black Milton Keynes Lightning 1, Leeds Nights 0. And it's really good to see what Knights are building in there. Obviously, it's only their second full season, if you like, and it's good to see the local club and the community club that they're building around there. Really fantastic to see. So, second period underway now. Possession is with Griffin. He gives it to Nags over the left-hand side. Nags will just fire that around, hoping it's going to go all the way around the boards, and it is indeed. Picked up by Cowley, who backhands it to Wallace. Skips away from him though, and it's Barnes that tries to get in on the boards. Wallace now. Almost didn't expect the puck to get to him there, Tim Wallace. I think he was sort of almost waved his stick at it, thinking he wouldn't get it, but he got something on it. Brown to Barnes again. And Tim Wallace had the scariest release on his shot because there was no backlift on his wrist shot. Whistle fires it into the legs of a Lightning player, and Wallace gets tangled up. Looks, he actually has the time to look at the official, ask him if anything's going to be called, and then pick up the time that the arm has gone up. And there's been a bit of a collision there between Smittle and Ethan Hahir. Now that was off the camera, we didn't see that, but Lewis Christie has gone in for a little bit of retribution there. That's something you don't see very often from Lewis Christie. But there was a collision there. Bobby Chamberlain now having words, and this is where you start getting the silly penalties. Christie was obviously going to go in to protect his netminder. Smittle went over as he was skating back to the bench. I don't know whether there was a collision between Smittle and Hahir. Whether or not that was intentional or not, I don't know. But Matt Smittle went down. He was holding his head, and that's when Lewis Christie decided he was going to take matters into his own hands. We can have a quick look. We'll have a quick look at what happened, whether or not it was caught by the camera, because the play had kind of left by that point. So the penalty has been called at that point. The bench are actually at this point calling. Yeah. Smittle's actually, well, I'm going to call that 6.5 a dozen, because I think there's a case of an accidental collision now. I'm not entirely sure that was entirely deliberate from Ethan Hahir. Solder. Puck in front of Smittle, and he'd lost sight of that. He was traversing over to the left-hand side. Brown gets away from the hit. Tries to go near side, goes in for the wraparound, near post. Solder switches sides. Well worked this from Leeds. Smittle again, and Leeds get the goal, which pulls them level. It's a well-worked goal. They worked hard for that. The intensity was there, and Lightning maybe just collapsing back a little bit. 9:58 to go. It's all square, one apiece. Hazelden it was that got the initial shot away, and it was poked in from the rebound by Barnes. Norris now, bit of speed, beats Hazelden, throws it just in front of the net. No one there on this occasion to get a touch. Whistle. Bit of long shift for Brandon Whistle. Fires it round the boards. Really fast end to this second period. Whistle again. 5 seconds to go. Takes the hit from Griffin. And Lightning clear their zone, and the buzzer will go. And at the end of that period, once again, it's end to end. It's a 1-0 period once more. And as we finish that second 20-minute stint, it's the all-in-black Milton Keynes Lightning 1, Leeds Nights 1. So, as referee Hans gets ready to drop the puck to start the third and final period, the possession is with Leeds straight away. Shudra circling, Gulliver circling as well, as Whistle waits over the far left-hand side, and Jameson not letting him get too far away. Dangerous character, Brandon Whistle, of course. Gulliver, great play. Shudra down on the Leeds right-hand side. Christie with the stick in. Good play that time. Chamberlain, one-timer to Talbot. Norris circles over the far side. Chamberlain, what can he get at? Gospel just flinched away from the shot very, very slightly. He was going sort of headbound, he thought. Shudra, great stick in. Now there's a great opportunity. Shudra with the shot. Great goal from Cole Shudra. Goes high and to the right. And that's a good goal from Leeds' point of view. Well worked goal. Smittle just showing the smallest of areas for Shudra to aim for. And it's a laser straight into the top corner. And Leeds take the lead. 17:22 to go. Good stick in initially from Shudra. Literally laser sighted and goes into that top right hand corner. Shudra drops it down to Brown. Nice, working this down low really well. And Norris will clear his own this time round. Under a minute to go. Cowley now. Shudra really feeling the effects of that puck he got a little while ago. And Lightning almost break again there. It was Griffin and Norris with the potential break. Barnes, Garner and Laceram off the bench now. 39 seconds remaining. Shot into the backside of Griffin. Possession with Leeds. 30 seconds to go. Whistle. Drops it low. Brown with a shot. Another goal for Leeds. One timer from Brown. 8:55 to go. It's Lightning 1, Leeds Nights 3. Power play goal, of course. That puts Lightning back to full strength. Well worked goal. Typical power play goal. Kieran Brown with the shot. Beats Smittle down low to the left-hand side. Shudra putting a couple of hits in there. Gulliver. What can he do? Saved by Smittle. Good save that. Whistle. Challenge from Griffin and Talbot there. Shudra will try and pick up the loose puck, but Norris will get there first this time round, although Shudra goes in for a second helping, and now Norris will come away with it. Chamberlain with support. Shot comes in, and Sean Norris gets one back for Lightning. 7:12 to go. 22nd goal of the season for Norris. Beg your pardon, 23rd goal of the season for Norris, second of the game. Whistle goes in for a bit of a tussle with Talbot just on the boards. 1:19 to go. Smittle with his hand up to the bench. Keeping an eye out, waiting for the call. Lightning have got to keep possession though, that's the thing. Norris, Chamberlain. Smittle still waits for the signal. Puck in the middle again. Jameson this time. Smittle was about to come and he's gone back. Under a minute to go. Last roll of dice for Lewis Clifford and his men. It's turned over again. Smittle's going to have to come out all the way, which he does. He gets dispossessed. And straight away, Leeds score the fourth. And it was Brown who was on the end of it, I think. Puck broke clear. It was Brown. Smittle missed it. Brown just slots it into effectively the empty net. So Shudra is called for high sticks. And Mike Power, 2 minutes for slashing. So we'll have a face-off down to the left-hand side of the Lightning goal as we see these last 18 seconds out. Not a great deal of anything Lightning can do now. Leeds pretty good value for the win, but it has been a cracking game. Could have gone absolutely either way. And of course, opportunity to go again tomorrow night up in Leeds. As the Leeds fans rise to their feet, wave their flags, and they make the noise. Leeds take the points tonight here at the Milton Keynes Arena. The all-in-black Milton Keynes Lightning 2. Leeds Nights 4. So there you go. Leeds take the points on the night. 4-2, of course. After the game, we caught up with Lightning's head coach, Lewis Clifford. Cliff, in a league where every game is absolutely crucial, every point now as we go for the running is absolutely crucial. That one's got away from you tonight.
Yeah, it has. We're just going through this little patch at the moment, I think, where we're kind of struggling to score. And like again tonight, very much the same story as the Peterborough game last week, very much the same story as the 2 Romford games 2 weeks ago. We're creating opportunities and we're not finishing them. And I suppose the pleasant thing is we are creating opportunities. It'd be more worrying if we weren't creating them at all. But yeah, I think we're going through this little patch. And whilst we're going through this patch and we're not able to score as many goals as maybe we would like or maybe we would expect, we have to be tighter in other areas. And I think that we're kind of caught at the moment sort of between the two, where you know we know that we can score goals, generally speaking, across the balance of the season. It's not really going in for us at the moment, but we've not really been willing collectively to change the way we play to accommodate the fact that we're not scoring as many goals as we would like. And tonight was just another version of that, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating for me. It's frustrating for all the boys. You know, no one's in there with a smile on their face. But I think I've probably said to you before, like we can't sulk our way out of it. You know, like you said, every 2 points is vital, and we've got another game tomorrow.
That's the good thing about it. I've said this before about these double-header weekends. The good thing about these is you've got an immediate opportunity to put things right again. Going based on what you've just said there, what do you say to the guys on the way up there tomorrow before tomorrow's game?
I've just spoken with the guys there, and I think collectively, and I include myself in this. I never set myself apart from the rest of the team. I think we need to have a look at ourselves and think, what are we doing well, what are we not doing so well, where do we want to get, where do we have to get better, the list will always be never ending, because you tick one thing off, something else gets added to the bottom of the list, and that will always be the case, in sport, in life. But we've got a good team. I think sometimes we're probably a victim of our own confidence. So sometimes we feel really good about ourselves, and all of a sudden you're sort of a period and a half, 2 periods in, and you've only scored 1 goal, maybe 2 goals, and all of a sudden we're start worrying. We expected to score more goals by now, and it hasn't happened, and that's really ridiculous. But I can feel that sometimes. But you know what? It was a bad night at the office, but if we're serious about winning trophies, etc., we can't keep having bad nights at the office. We've got to sharpen up, tighten up, and we have to play better tomorrow.
We can in no way at all discredit Leeds at the end of the day, because they're a well-organised, well-drilled side, and they came at you all the way through tonight. They certainly weren't lying down. They're well-drilled, they're well-organised, and they're quick.
They're a really good team. I don't think I've ever said to you anything other than Leeds are a really good team. They are a really good team. They've got some of the most skilled offensive players in the league. They've got one of, if not the best goalie in the league. They've got some very capable defencemen as well. Their league position probably lies a little bit. I think they had a long period where their goalie was hurt and they had guys in and out of the lineup. They're a team that when I see them on the schedule, I think that's going to be a tough one. Well, I think that about every team, but yeah, Leeds are a good team, and tonight they deserve to win the game, and we didn't. And fundamentally, that's sport, that's life.
Mikey Power obviously came back into the lineup after his ban tonight. He kept the first 2 lines pretty much as they were last week. Was it a case really of during the second period had Leeds found us out a little bit, or were they just forechecking quite high?
I mean, I stand to be corrected. Obviously, I watched the video. I felt we created chances all night across all 3 periods, all different types of chances as well, and we didn't finish them, which is what it is. No one's ever getting in on goal, below the hash marks with the puck on their stick and trying to not score. It is what it is. I might be wrong. I might go out, watch the video, and actually we didn't create as many chances as I thought we did. But fundamentally, the game is won and lost by how many goals you score.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, listen, Cliff, thanks so much for talking to us. Really appreciate it. Good luck on the road tomorrow. Time to get one back.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Thank you.
Well, as always, many thanks to Cliff for taking the time to chat to us after the game. And don't forget, 2 games this week. On the 3rd, of course, Thursday night is the first leg of the Cup semi-final. Telford are in town, that's an 8 o'clock face-off. And then we got Swindon on Saturday night, 7 o'clock face-off here at the Milton Keynes Arena. For more information, of course, check out the Lightning website. You can also check out the social media as well. Up until then, have yourself a fantastic week. Thanks for watching. Take care.